All right, what's going on, everyone? We are live. Happy Monday. Welcome back to the Unconventional Mindset. My name's Odum, and what we're doing here, of course, is we're building ourselves a company that's going to generate us $1 million in revenue every single year. That's the goal. That's the plan. That's what we're working towards. And our company, of course, is called Pixel, and we do web design, web development for clients, and we are developing Pixel Pieces, which is going to be our Webflow template and component library. And what we did last week is we did a little bit of a Google campaign to actually, I'll bring this up right now so you guys can see. So we did this Google campaign, which is up on this page here, where we had people, obviously they wanted to, we didn't have them, we didn't force anybody to do anything, input their name and email address and be notified whether they want to go ahead and become part of like our initial test group or whatever the case may be. And so what we're going to do is, now that we've gathered some people onto this list, we need to create an email or some kind of, we just start needing to communicate with these people to let them know kind of what it is that we're looking for and seeing how it is that they can help, and obviously give them also an offer or let them know, like what's in it for them, like why would they want to do this. So we're going to craft that today, and then we're going to send it out. So we're going to probably create something. I have MailChimp open here so you can see. So this is the newsletter right here. We actually have 24 people in the early adopters campaign, which is pretty cool. I don't know exactly how much we spent on Google Ads, but I think I capped it at $20 a day. And it's been running for not even a week now. So it hasn't been that much money in order to get these early adopters. But of course, we're going to see how receptive and responsive these people are that actually signed up too. So, and then we'll decide. So I'm not going to turn off the campaign just yet. So we're going to send off a first email here to people, and we'll just, and then we'll go from there. I think, I have some ideas. So let's just jump right into it. I think, what would be the best place to start? So I think I have a Word document here. So let's just open up a completely blank document, because before we send off any email to anybody, and we're not going to design anything super fancy at all. We're just going to let them know what it is that we're looking for. Super simple. So let's lay out. Oh, I got to zoom in on this thing. How do we do this? It needs to be I'm sure there's a shortcut key. So we want to figure out what the purpose is of purpose, for our testers. I'm not even sure the right language to use here, so we should try to figure that out a little bit. Purpose of our testers / why are we doing this, and what information do we want to get out of it at the end? Right, so that's what we, at the end. So what do we want? I think there's a few things that we want. So let's just list them out here. So number one, we want to know what type of templates, components people use, and what they want / look for. So the idea might also be to send them just a slight, I don't know if we want to send like a questionnaire, but maybe just have them answer a few questions so we can learn a little bit about them. So we want to know like what they do with Webflow. And I think there's basically a couple options. Like, are they do they build websites for other people? Or do they build for, I don't know, just themselves, I guess? I mean, I think it's just kind of about that, I guess. I don't know. Like, we don't... Yeah, do we really need to know? I'm not sure. Just leave that there for now. Hey, Leon, how you doing? What's going on? Happy Monday. Welcome to the stream. Okay. What do they do with Webflow? Yeah. And basically, you know, have they used components and or templates before? I don't think we're going to get any information on pricing in terms of how much people are going to be willing to pay. Have they used components before? And have they paid for components and or templates before? So we also want people to test out our initial templates and components in a project and gather feedback. And I wonder if we should have specific questions in regarding the feedback, or just have it open-ended by having people just give us just their thoughts. And I think at the end of the day, one of the questions that we want to ask, let's see, question at the end of the day would be something like, would you buy this product at this price? And if not, why not? And from that answer, I'll just write this. From that answer, the next question is, you know, if I fix X, whatever problem that they said, would you buy it then? Okay, so what can we do with this information? So we have the purpose. Okay, let's start. So here's the initial welcome email. So let's type that in. Hello, and then we're gonna have the what's it called? The tag, the dynamic tag. Hello, first name. Thank you for expressing. Should I say like expressing your interest? Thank you for. Yeah. Yeah, so let's go back to doc. Yeah, thank you for expressing interested. For expressing your interest in our new Webflow component and template library that we're building. So we're looking we're looking to understand what types of things you would be looking for. In such a library. We're looking to understand what types of things you would be looking for in such a library so that we can build a product that will help you in your day-to-day. That will actually, well, when you build with Webflow. Okay. So it's like I'm looking, not, just one of me. No need to try to sound bigger than I am. Thank you for expressing interest in our new Webflow component and template. But I do say our. Our, maybe mine and yours, I guess. That we're building. And we're building this together, you and I. Thank you for expressing interest in our new Webflow component and template library that we're building. I'm looking to understand what types of things you would be looking for in a library that will provide you with value and help in your that will help value and will help speed up your process when you build with Webflow. Something like that. I'm looking to understand what types of things you would be looking for. I'm looking to understand. What library. I'm looking to understand what you would be looking for in a Webflow library that will make your dreams come true. Something cheesy like that. At least let's have a little bit of fun with this. So I would like to ask two things from you. The first is I would love if you could answer a few initial questions listed below. so I can get a good understanding of what I can include in our library. First, I would love if you could answer a few initial questions. Second, in around 2 to 4 weeks, I will be sending you an invite to access all our components and templates. And I would where I will ask you to play around I'll just say this here, pixel pieces to access. I'll be sending you an invite to access pixel pieces. I'll be sending you an invite to access pixel pieces, or I will ask you to we need to do this faster. So let's just say 2 to 3 weeks. Around 2 to 3 weeks, I'll be sending you an invite to access where I'll ask you to play around with the components and templates and get your honest feedback on what you think. Something like this. Your feedback is really going to help me create the best possible product. Components and templates for you. And as a thank you, so this is where I want to say, as a thank you, you're going to get lifetime access to pixel pieces. We should actually probably put a landing page together and then link to it. Like just a landing page that has information, basically like this information, as well as like this, like what you get for it and why it's going to be awesome. Right, but I'll need to buy, actually, do I even have the domain name? Might have to get the domain name. Yeah, I'll have to see. have to get a domain name, or is it going to be on a subdomain? I'm not sure. Anyways, okay, so let's see. I feel like this is really too verbose here. Let's get this all on one page. It's going to drive me a little crazy here. Okay. So hello, first name. Thank you for expressing interest in our new Webflow component and template library, pixel pieces that we're building. I'm looking to understand what you would be looking for. Okay, too many uses of the word looking. My hope is to understand what you would be looking for in a Webflow library that you can make your dreams come true. Maybe we should be a little bit more specific. Understand what you would be looking for that would significantly reduce the amount of time that you spend building in Webflow. Spend building websites. Webflow library that would significantly reduce the amount of time that you spend building websites. I would like to ask two things from you. First, I would love if you could answer a few initial questions listed below, so I can get an understanding, so I can get an understanding of who you are and what you're looking and what you might be looking for. Second, in around 2 to 3 weeks, I'll say you'll receive Secondly, in around 2 to 3 weeks, you'll receive an invite to access pixel pieces where I will ask you to play around with the components and templates. Components and templates, and give me your honest feedback on what you think. And in exchange, I'm really grateful for your time, as I know it's valuable. So as a thank you for helping me test my products. You will receive a free lifetime membership to Pixel Pieces. So as a thank you for helping me test my products. Yeah, okay. Okay. So here are the Okay. So, oh my God, how do I say this? So here are the questions. Here are, what do we say? So here are my initial questions for you. And we can say, what is your experience level with Webflow? How many websites on average would you say you build in a year? And what else do we want to? Yes. Have you used components or Webflow components or templates before on a live project? And there we go. Well, let's say real project. Have you paid for Webflow components or templates before? Have you paid for, or do you currently pay? Have you paid for Webflow? So it's just yes or no question. It's fine. What frustrates you the most from or templates you've used in the past? And I guess I'd love to know, like, what made you want to sign up for what is it? What exactly do I say here? Right. So here's the thing. The people that have expressed interest on this form, they haven't specifically said that they want to go through these steps, right? So I need to make that clear. So, because if I look at the form, it's just here, beautiful components and templates. We are building a library of high quality components so you can build websites fast, lifetime access, standardized framework, blah, 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 coming December 2023. So it just says, it doesn't say here, I want you to be a tester or whatever. So yeah. Thank you. Okay, that we're building. While we are building our pieces, to get your feedback. Or I'd love to know if you'd be interested in helping us Thank you for expressing interest in our new Webflow component that we're building. While we are building our pieces, I'd love to know if you'd be interested in All right. Thank you for expressing interest. Sorry, there's some noise going on outside. All right. Thank you for expressing interest in our new Webflow component and template library. While we work on building all the pieces, while we work on, let's say, putting together while we work on putting together our pieces, how about our library? Putting together our library, I'd love to ask you if you'd be interested in helping us build the best Webflow library known to man. While we work on putting together our library, I'd love to ask you if you'd be interested in helping us build the best Webflow component, the best Webflow library. If you would like to be part of our initial testers, please read on. If not, please ignore this email, and you won't hear from me again until we launch. Yeah, it's a little cheesy. We'll work on it. We got time. No one says we have to send this out in the next 10 minutes. We got all day. Thank you for expressing interest in our new Webflow component that we're building. While we work on putting together our library, I'd love to ask you if you'd be interested in helping us build the best Webflow library ever. I could just say ever. Ever. If that sounds say, please read on. Helping us build the best. Right. We work on putting together our library. I'd love to ask you if you'd be interested in helping us make pixel pieces. While we work on putting together our library, I'd love to ask you if you'd be interested in helping us make pixel pieces. Build pixel pieces into The best Webflow library ever. Right. While we work on putting, yeah. While we work on putting together our library, I'm just afraid I'm using the word build too much, but it's kind of what's happening. Thank you for expressing. I guess we don't need to put it here. Thank you for expressing interest in our new Webflow component and template library. I could just say, called Pixel Pieces. While we work on building this library, Pixel Pieces, I'd love to ask if you'd be interested in helping us build the best Webflow library ever! Exclamation mark. Okay, that flows a little bit better. I'd love to ask you if you'd be interested in helping us build the best Webflow library ever. And now I think we can even get into a little bit of the offer of like, hey, well, what's in it for me? I know that that your time is super valuable. So as a thank you, if you decide to take part in our testing, so as a thank you, for deciding so as a thank you for taking part in our testing, testing, yeah, you'll receive a free lifetime membership to Pixel Pieces. Super valuable. So thank you for taking part in our testing. If that sounds good to you, please read on. Yeah, that sounds a little cheesy. Okay. Okay. I could say, my goal is to understand. Testing will be done in 2 phases. In 2 very quick phases. Phase 1 is simply answering the few questions, simply replying to this email and answering the questions that are listed below. And then say phase 2. Say something like, unlike Marvel, we don't need to do 2 phases, not 4 or 5. I don't even know what the hell phase Marvel is in. Phase not very good as far as I'm concerned, but hey, that's another story for another day or another channel. Not really a Marvel channel, obviously. Phase 2. In phase 2, I will send you an invite to access pixel pieces where you can test out the components and templates. Test out the components and templates and provide your feedback. Just provide your feedback. That's it. Say phase 2 will begin let's say we'll begin say November 13th. November 13th with me with invites going out slowly within the first 2 weeks. Within the first 2 weeks. I'll say within the first 2 weeks. Yeah. First 2 weeks. Okay. Maybe I'll just do phase 1 and phase 2 like this. Okay. You can test out the components and templates. Where you can test out by answering a few questions. So, and conclude by answering a few questions and providing your honest feedback. Something like that. Okay. Okay, so I think we can get rid of that. Okay. Okay. So if you'd like to automatically, so if you'd like to become a tester, please reply to this email with the answers to these questions. Thank you. There we go. And then the questions. 1, what is your experience level with Webflow? How many websites on average would you say you build in a year? Have you used Webflow components or templates before? Have you used Webflow components or templates on a project before? Have you used Webflow templates on a project? I don't need to say before. Have you ever paid for Webflow components or templates? If you've used components or templates before, what frustrates you the most? What has frustrated you the most while using them? If you haven't used components or templates before, what would it take to get you to start using them? Right. So if this, I can know what they are. I wonder. I wonder if it makes sense to know if they like work with an agency or if they do freelance. What made you want to sign up for? Did you want to sign up to be notified when we release our library? So say, is there anything else that you would like to tell me that you would want me to know? I could. What is the main thing that you look for in a component? Is that too specific? Okay, what is your experience? Is there anything else that you would like to tell me? Is there anything that you would like to tell me about what you look for / Is there anything else that you would like to tell me about what you want in a Webflow component or library? Is there anything that you would like to tell me about what you want in a Webflow? No, is there anything else? Is good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What made you want to sign up to be notified when we release our library? Thank you very much for your time. I'm really looking forward to releasing pixel pieces. I'm really looking forward to hearing from you and learning about what you'd like me to build for you. And then there we go. Okay, let's reread this, see if it makes sense. Okay, hello person. Thank you for expressing interest in our Webflow component and template library called Pixel Pieces. While we work on building Pixel Pieces, I'd love to ask you if you'd be interested in helping us build the best Webflow library ever. I know that your time is super valuable, so as a thank you for taking part in our testing, I know your time is super valuable, so as a thank you for taking part in our testing, you'll receive a free lifetime membership to Pixel Pieces. If that sounds good to you, please read on. Testing will be done in 2 very quick phases. Phase 1 is simply replying to this email or reach out to me directly at pixel.ca. Phase 1 is simply replying to this email and answering the questions that are listed below. In phase 2, phase 1 is simply you will receive. Yeah, phase 1. Yeah. In phase 2, I will send you an invite to access Pixel Pieces where you can test out the components and templates and answer a few questions where you can test out the components and templates Answer a few questions and provide your honest feedback on the experience. Phase 2, so phase 2 will begin November 13th. Should that be another paragraph? Phase 2 will begin November 13th. I guess I should put 29. November 13th, with invites going out slowly within the first 2 weeks. Okay, so if you'd like to become a tester, please reply to this email with the answers to these questions. Thank you. Number 1, what is your experience level with Webflow? Number 2, how many Webflow websites on average would you say you build in a year? 3, have you used Webflow components or templates on a project? Say, have you ever used Webflow components or templates on a project before? Should I say before? Have you ever used Webflow on a project? No, that's fine. Number 4, have you ever paid for Webflow components or templates? Number 5, if you use components or templates before, what has frustrated you the most while using them? Number 6, if you haven't used components or templates before, what would it take to get you to start using them? Number 7, what made you want to sign up to be notified? When we release our library? Or is it for when we released? What made you want to sign up to be notified when we release our library? Is there anything else? Number 8, is there anything else that you would like to tell me about what you want in a Webflow component or library or a component or template? Okay. Again, thank you very much. For your time. I'm really looking forward to hearing from you and learning about what you'd like me to build for you. I say learning how I can build the best components and templates to help you build in Webflow. I think that's good. I'm really looking forward to hearing from you and learning how I can build the best components and templates to help you build websites, to help you. Yeah, okay. I think that's good. No need to overthink things. Okay. All right, let's take this aside and let's go in our dashboard. And we probably actually want to put this into like a flow. I think we can do that, right? We can do an automation and make a journey. So let's see if we can do, can we build a new one? This is going to be interesting. I don't want it to go off. Well, let's see. Okay. Internal email. So new new expression of interest in pixel pieces. Yeah. So that's the audience. Okay. How will a contact start this journey? Choose a starting point. All right. So definitely when a tag is added. Filter who can enter this journey. No, I guess it could be anybody. That's fine. Okay, so save starting point. Okay. Recommended, send email. That's the same. Yeah, obviously I want to send them an email. Okay, to their first name from Pixel. Yeah. Subject. Thank you for your interest in our new Webflow component and template library. Preview text. What's the preview text? I think we can just copy and do this. While we work on building pixel pieces, we'd love to ask you if you'd be interested in helping us build the best Webflow library ever. Okay, so save that. Schedule. Which days should your email send? Every day. I mean, it's only once, right? That's weird. But yeah, as soon as possible. No. Basically, as soon as possible, I guess, because as soon as someone subscribes, they should probably get this, right? All right, save. No tracking. Okay, select a template. I want literally just text. So let's start. Oh my God. All right, let's start from scratch. This is the unconventional mindset. So I don't want this at all. Why? This isn't Scratch. Change template. That's this template. Simple text. Okay, maybe let's try this one. Start with a clean template, please. Oh God, this is like... This is so frustrating. Why is this even here? Change template. What does it say? Continue with existing content. What does that mean? Ugh, it's the same thing. Okay, let's try. Shit. Well, maybe we can we replace this logo? Let's go. We do have Pixel. Okay, interesting. Let's use that. This is like way too big. even like this part here. Let's get rid of that. Okay. God, this is so annoying. Okay. First and foremost, let's go into here and let's paste what we have so far. And now we basically need to do a list. And I'm just doing some cutting and pasting here. Oh, jeez. No, sometimes when I copy and paste, it just does some weird stuff with the characters. Like it takes out spaces. Don't know why it does that. Like this. Like why do I copy and paste and why does it remove that space? There it goes again. And 8. Okay, how do I exit out of this? I don't want this anymore. Or maybe I go like this. Okay, perfect. And paste that. So all the best. Okay, delete that. And actually, hi, and merge tags. Okay. Maybe let's just bold that. Because that's cool, right? Free lifetime membership. That sounds good to me. And answer. Okay, if he does. Is simply replying to this email and answering the questions that are listed below. To these 8 questions. Thank you. Okay. So delete this. All this stuff is, I don't want this. Edit contact info. Okay, so Jesus, it has all my stuff on here. No mailing address. Thank you very much. No copyright. Hang on. I want to just take a look at the emails that I received that are marketing and see what I get. Right. Okay. So can I undo some of that stuff? I think I have to keep that address. Okay. So let's do something super simple here. Let's go. And then we'll go. What is the code here? Actually, what did I do? Okay, what the hell just happened? That's odd. Yes, it is odd. What the hell happened? Jeez. Okay, man. Okay, that scared me. I thought I lost everything. Okay. I'll say update preferences. And then I'll go with all of this stuff. Let's get into the code here. Update your preferences. All right. So you get out of there. And then you're going to go here. And then XU. And put you there. So we have this span style here. We're just going to keep you on the whole thing. And then we're going to add in this, our mailing address. Here. To make sure we comply with the laws. Okay, what's this phone? Even. Oh, that looks totally cool. Okay, everything's all open, closed, span. So you here, all right, reserved. This description, mailing address. Want to change how do you receive those emails? Or, all right. Okay, so we got unsubscribe, span open here. All right, I think it's not going in the right opening and closing in the right order. Is that the problem? There we go. Okay, so let's save that. Okay, perfect. So that's all we need to say. We just need to have the address there for just compliance, I guess, with spam laws. Okay, so what does this look like? Preview. Is this going to... careful, I don't want to show anyone's... Okay. I wish this whole... could we do the whole layout? So the style... just white. Background color, no background color. Can I get rid of this? Well, that's going to be for everything. Okay. Okay. So I think, are we good? Let's... Okay, looks good. First name, recipient's email address. Oh, sure, right. So let's close that. All right. Yeah, send a test email. Yes, please. And send. Oh, it's not showing a merge tag. Okay, we need a space here. So here's the test email. Hi, blah, blah. So thank you for your expression of interest. So everything looks pretty good. Except, yeah, that spacing. This thing here is not, it's centered as well. So we gotta change that as well. Yeah, we'll have to update that. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? Happy Monday. Welcome to the stream. That's right. I did break 200. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's super crazy. I totally forgot to mention that when I started. I was thinking about it all weekend. I'm like, oh my goodness, over 200. It took like so many episodes just to get to 100, and then 200 seemed to happen so much faster. So yeah, it's super awesome, super exciting. Thank you. Up next, 300. Okay. Right. So yeah, that email looks good. So that test first name didn't show up. Is that because that email I used to preview is not, it might not be, I might not be subscribed. So let me try this one, which I know is subscribed. Send that test. Okay. And actually what I know I want to do is I want to center line. I want to left align this. The padding is not good. Let's make it consistent. And then this here too. And is it centered? It says it's left aligned. Maybe do everything. Let's look at the code. Text align left. It's on the paragraph. So that should fix it. I should I'll send another test here. Okay. And okay, I got 2 tests. The first and the second. The second one, the first one, yeah, still not sending the test information on here, which is a little odd. But this looks good to me. I think this email works. Unsubscribe, it's got the address, so I'm in compliance. Yeah, it's very simple. A simple email. Okay. Cool. So yeah, Kevin, so what I'm doing is I'm just putting together the email that I'm going to send out to the people that have subscribed to the email list to be updated for when Pixel Pieces goes live. And the idea, of course, is just to ask them if they want to be part of the test group. And this is the initial email that I'm going to send out to see if they want to. And there's 2 things that they can do if they want to test, or 2 things that they have to do if they want to be a tester. Number 1, just reply to this email and answer these 8 questions. And then in phase 2, when I actually release, when I have the stuff ready to go, I'll send them an invite and then to just use it and report back on the feedback. So, and then I said too, anyone who participates in the testing, they'll just get free lifetime membership when Pixel Pieces goes live. So I haven't talked anything about pricing or anything like that yet, because I think that's a little bit too premature, because I'm not sure what that's going to be and what that looks like. I'm not even really sure how to approach that topic right now. I think once I get more feedback from people and they start answering the questions, I'll kind of know maybe kind of how to approach that subject. Not that I'm afraid to talk about pricing or anything. I just don't, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how to bring it up. So I'm not a sales guy. I'm not good at sales. I need to get better at that. Anyways, okay. So, right. So let's save this and return to Journey. I think. Yeah. That's what we want to do. And then what else do we want to know? We need to wait for a trigger. I guess what is the trigger? The trigger is if they answer me, right? So maybe there's nothing else to do. You know what? If they answer me and they reply back, I think I'll just take it off, offline, off of here, right? So I'll just be in contact with them manually. I'll just set up a spreadsheet or something like that. Super simple. Don't need to get too complicated. I could do webhooks. Oh my goodness, they're getting so fancy with all this no-code stuff. This is just so cool. It's like you could automate everything. This is awesome. Okay. Yeah, so that's good. Okay, so let's continue. Wait. Can I send a test email? Okay, sorry. I'm just going to move this over because I just don't want to flash anybody's email address because that would be really bad. So let me just send a test email. Hang on a second. I need to look. Well, let's see. Can I continue? Sorry, it's just asking me. I just wanted to continue because I want to take a look at my tags and make sure my tags are okay. So drive audience. What do I want to do with this? Manage audience. I want to re-engage contacts, nurture relationships. I guess drive audience action. Schedule appointments or ask for donations or votes. Well, it's asking for feedback, so I'm doing my own thing. All right. But I don't want to turn it on right now. I just want to, save and close. Okay, so not activated yet. Okay, so let me just have a quick look. Actually, you know what I can do? I always forget about this. I think I can go full screen. So then you can't see my screen. So I don't have to worry about having too many screens open. Okay, so I'm just going to look at my audience list and see if all the tags are correct. Where am I? Audience dashboard. There's the audience. Yeah, it is. So it does have a first name there. Save that changes. Interesting. So it has that first name. So why did it not? Why did that not send? And not go through? Okay, let's go back to the journey. I want to preview. How do I get it to show? Oh, my goodness. Edit email content. I want to preview what it looks like with live merge data. Okay, no, it is showing up. It's just, okay. Nothing in that one because they don't have a first name. Okay. Okay, so it is showing up. So if I go here, I'll just share this screen here. So I'm in the preview mode here, and I'm using the live merge tag info, and it's showing up. I guess it just doesn't show up when you send a test email. So this is actually showing up my name here. So perfect, because that, I'm subscribed. All right, so X out of that. So save and return to journey. Okay. Now, is this going to filter who can enter? I mean, it's going to be anybody. All right. So if I turn this on, is this going to start sending out everything? Oh, so if that's the case, I talked about having a landing page. Do I need to have a landing page right now on Pixel Pieces? No, I don't. I don't think it's necessary. Not right now. Because they know about this and they know about Pixel. So I think they'll be okay. No, we're okay. So do we turn it on? A little nervous. Always nervous with MailChimp whenever you turn something on. Is there any settings? Contacts can only be manually added to active journey. Okay, so I gotta turn it on. Okay, let's turn it on. Hooray, your contacts are on their way. Continue. Okay. 0 have started. So it hasn't been sent. So right. So do I have to untag them and then retag them? Edit settings. So manually add contacts from a segment. Maybe we could make a segment. So sorry, I'm going to hide this again. So I'm just checking my email to see if I got anything for myself on this. Trash. Nothing has come through yet. So, okay. So it looks like it's not going to send these emails unless you're actually added to the list or when like a new person kind of shows up. So like when a new person shows up, I think it's going to go. Okay, so let's try to go back to my audience. And I want to create a segment. I think that's what it was asking for. Segments. Advanced segments. No, just a regular segment. Create a regular segment. And it's just initial adopters. Adopters before journey. Okay, add filter. And I'm going to do, there's different things. This is kind of cool. I think I could share this. So there's different filters here on the right side or on the left side. Some of these are being hidden here. But I'm going to, they're tagged as early adopter, and I want to add another filter where their date added is before a specific date. So before yeah, I guess before today. So anyone that was added before today, which would be, do I have anybody added? I had some people added today. Yeah, let's just say before today. Okay. Okay, sorry, I'm going to hide this again just in case. And I'm going to click review segment. Yeah, because it's going to put up a table for who's in there. Okay. So there's 18 people in that list, so we need a little bit more. So let's edit. Let's say before the 24th. Review segment. Okay, perfect. So that has everybody. So I'm going to save that segment. Okay, excellent. So now I have the segment that says initial adopters before journey. And we have them right here. So anyone that's new won't come to this, and they probably won't get the email again too, because duplicate emails are ignored. So we'll go to all journey, go to this new expression of interest. I think I want to edit, manually add contacts from a segment. I want to build. I don't want to build another segment. Oh, it's asking. I got to do this again here. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Oops. That's annoying. So let's go. There are people that are tagged as early adopters, and the date added is before a specific date, before tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to review this. I've got to hide this again because it's going to flash some people's email addresses. Review the segment. Okay, apply segment, apply. Okay, so now it's saying, immediately start the journey for contacts who don't enter through your starting point. Who don't or who didn't enter. Okay, I'm always nervous. Always so nervous when you send emails because you don't want to spam people. And this is, oh yeah, can I, oh, it's not actually, oh my goodness. Okay, close. Add contacts. Okay, so were they added? Maybe I can't because it's running. Let's go back. Nobody started. So I think what I'm going to do is do I need to wait? Sometimes I know it takes a little bit. Like view report. It obviously doesn't show anything. So I added those people, but it looks like it didn't go through because there's 0 sent. Contacts started, contacts in progress. I have a feeling that you need to pause and edit. Let's say pause. All right, let's edit this. Okay, so now we can't manually, and now we can't click the manually. Oh, you can't see this. It's just off to the side here. Manually add contacts. They can only be added to active journeys. Okay, so I guess it'll send eventually. So I think there's nothing else we can do but just wait and see if it goes through. And hopefully that email goes through. So I know before I've worked in some of these journeys before in MailChimp, and it takes a little while sometimes for, I don't know, the emails to filter through the journey. It's really weird, at least the first time anyways. So I wonder if I go in here, there's a manually remove contracts or contacts. Yeah, it doesn't even say who's already in there. It's really, really weird. All right, note to self, I probably should have run or had this journey set up before having the expression of interest. If you wanted to automate the thing, but I could also just send out an email to the people that are in the list as well too. So I could have done that as well. So we'll see how this journey goes. And if it's for whatever reason is being super, super ridiculous and it's not working, then I'm just going to send out the emails manually either tonight or first thing tomorrow morning. So, and then we'll start to hopefully get some responses and go from there. All right. So I think that's good for this, sending out this email through all the people we have. Again, having 24 people join our expression of interest. That's pretty cool. So I'm super pumped about that. And I think tomorrow, we just are really, there's not much else to do but build our components and our templates. So that's what we're going to get started with tomorrow. So until then, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And yeah, as Kevin said, I hit 200 subscribers. Thank you. Like, honestly, to each and every one of you. It's just like mind blowing. Like 200 people have subscribed because they've heard stuff that I've said and want to hear more. So thank you so much. Really excited to keep going on this journey and keep growing and keep building together. So with that being said, thanks again. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.